All right, I'm going to talk about something somewhat controversial in the fitness world, bulking. This is my opinion and my personal experience on bulking. I've been in the gym doing bodybuilding training for about 3 years straight now. Never missed a day, by the way. But my opinion upon bulking has changed a lot. And when I first got into training, obviously I was small. And so I was like, damn, I need to get bigger. How do you get bigger? Everyone on TikTok's like, you need to eat more, just eat more fucking food. Rich Piana, if you're familiar. I did that. I got up to 200 pounds and I was eating, holy shit. I had a Red Baron pizza at least 4 days a week for lunch. I had a protein shake with every single meal. I had these shakes that had oats, a banana, protein powder, and milk, and it was, 900 calories. And I was drinking those maybe twice a day. I was eating almost 4,000 calories. I got up to almost 200 pounds. I'm 5'11". I'm currently 175. And these are the downsides of that experience. Number one, could not fucking keep my heart rate down. Going up a flight of stairs was my biggest enemy. I'd go upstairs to go to my room and I'd be huffing and puffing. That cannot be healthy. That's literally obesity. I did get stretch marks right here. You can kind of see them. Chest, and then my fucking ass got stretch marks. That was kind of cool, I guess. I grew very fast, stretched out of my skin. Another downside, I was shitting probably 7 times per day. Literally. If you're shitting all day long, you're eating too much food. Now, I was not trying to be healthy. My dad, he's a health guru, fitness guy. He was explaining to me that that's not healthy, and I completely realized that. But I still did it, and I figured it out on my own. The biggest downside, I got gynecomastia, when you look like you have man tits. I got that during the bulk. I remember I was fucking huge, and one day I went to jujitsu and I felt my nipple just hurt really fucking bad. If you remember ever getting it when you were in puberty, it hurts when the first time you get it. Holy shit. This car has so much trash in it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I don't know what the hell that is. But I got gyno, and I just recently got it surgically removed. And that was a pain in the ass. For that reason especially, fuck bulking. That doesn't happen to everyone, but fuck bulking. And the biggest thing I learned was that now I'm literally bigger than I was. I was fat and literally bigger then, but now I have more muscle than before, and I'm 25 pounds lighter. I walk around at 175-ish right now. And I'm shredded and I'm bigger. Having bulked pretty dirty bulk, I would say you don't need to bulk. If you're not trying to be a pro bodybuilder, if you're just trying to be a jacked dude, there's no need to bulk. You might need to eat a little bit more, especially protein, but you do not need to be bulking up to egregious weights to put on muscle. Not at all. Putting on muscle is something that you do for your entire life. It's not something, oh, I gotta speed run this shit. No. It's about finding something that you can do forever. If you can't do it forever, don't do it for a day. The best way to go about putting on muscle is literally just eat 3 meals a day that are high protein. That's the most simple way to start. 3 meals a day that are high protein for 8 weeks while training. Your body's going to change, especially if you've never worked out before. That's all it takes. Train 5 days a week, eat 3 meals with high protein. I hope that's specific enough. Some people need more specifics, but that's simply a skeleton of what it would look like. And that's basically what I do. And now I've got muscles. And I've been in the gym now for over 3 years and have not missed a day because I approach it in such a way that, as cliche as it sounds, it's sustainable. You've got to be thinking about solving for the rest of your life, not this year. And it's always the people that, if you see someone with a crazy physique that's not enhanced via steroids, they're like, oh, I've been going to the gym for 7 years. I can do a bunch of pull-ups and dips. It's just what it takes, and that's how it is. However, you can change your body drastically in 12 weeks. You can change completely in 12 weeks because there's certain things that you're doing or might be doing now if you're not very strict about a training regimen and diet. There's certain things you're doing now that are easily reversible and will change your body almost immediately. Number one is just going to the gym consistently and not skipping days because that's not a routine. Skipping days, skipping a day because you're tired, skipping a day because you have something going on, that's just not coordinated with being jacked. It's not in accordance. It's not that it has to take over your whole life, but if you don't have health, you don't have anything. So your health literally needs to be non-negotiable. And that comes in the form of fitness, inevitably. Whatever type of fitness you're in, you have to put it first. I, no matter what, non-negotiably will train, no matter what I have going on. If I'm flying on a fucking airplane, I'm going to do push-ups when I get to the hotel. That is non-negotiable. I'm still getting it done. You do what you can with what you have, and that is sustainable. You've got to, if you have a big bucket that represents your progress, every day you need to add a little bit to that bucket. You might not be adding a crazy fucking workout, but the bucket is slowly emptying or slowly growing. It's never stagnant. So think about when you're busy, you need to just put a few drops in the bucket to keep it going. Otherwise, whenever you're not doing that, you miss a day, the bucket's slowly emptying. All it is getting something in on those days that you are busy. That is how you get long-lasting results. For instance, to give you a tangible example, if you have a wedding you're going to, you've got to fly to the wedding. You're going to be extremely busy. You got 2 days. So the day one, you're flying there. The wedding happens that evening. The next day, you're flying out. Let's draft this scenario. Fly out of your hometown at earlier, 9 a.m. You're supposed to train on this day, but you're flying out at 9 a.m. And obviously, you know this the day before in advance. So you're able to plan for it. And with this newfound value of fitness and health, you need to think proactively. You need to be like, well, this would mess up my gym schedule. I normally go at 8 a.m., but that's not going to happen. What am I going to do to get it in some capacity? Well, here's how I would do it. I'd probably do a workout at home that takes me 20 minutes, less even. If you have a set of dumbbells, you can get in a fucking crazy workout in 15 to 20 minutes. You added to that bucket of consistency and growth. The next day, what if you were going to train that day? Well, if you're in a hotel, there's going to be a fucking gym in it. You can go to it for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. You do not need to go in there for 2 hours and do your regular workout. Just add to the bucket a little bit. Do pull-ups, dips, sit-ups, and squats. Do push-ups in your room if you have no access to the gym. Push-ups, squats, sit-ups. You can do 100 of each. You've added to the bucket of growth, and you don't let it drain at all. So it's not something that ever remains stagnant. Yes, you need to rest, but those rest days are in your program. You don't deviate or go off of your program ever. You don't compromise the program. It's always exactly as it should be, because once you admit to yourself, I can do a 10-minute fucking workout that requires no equipment, then you have no fucking excuse ever to miss a day of working out. I've gone off on a tangent. This started off as bulking. You don't need to bulk is my main conclusion. if you're solving for a lifelong journey of fitness, bulking is not in that equation. If you're bulking up to be Mr. Olympia, sure, understandable. But that's not what 99% of people are doing. If you're most people and you're not a professional bodybuilder, do not bulk and you can actually be fucking jacked. I'm doing a free week of my one-on-one consistency coaching. It's a free routine rewire to get you back on your feet and have some momentum. It's literally free. You can click it in the pinned comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope this was valuable. Peace.